XRP holders, we have a lawsuit update for you. And that is Ripple have filed in opposition of the SEC's motion to quash. Now I've read all the way through and simplified everything, so let's break it down. Ripple start by stating the SEC failed to actually show legitimate basis to bar the deposition. So let's jump into the first point. Ripple are starting off arguing that Hinman doesn't classify it as a high-ranking official. And they do this by citing past cases. And in them it states that to be classified as a high-ranking official means to be above the organisation, which as a director of a division, Hinman wasn't. In fact, he was just one of the many supervisory roles within the SEC. The next point Ripple are arguing is that Hinman does have first-hand knowledge that is relevant to both the claims and defence in the case. And in this they cite something we all saw coming. And that is a quote from a speech Hinman delivered at the Yahoo Finance All Markets Summit. And in the speech he said if the network on which the token is to function is sufficiently decentralized, then the assets themselves may not represent an investment contract. Ripple then add to this stating multiple exchanges decided to list XRP after hearing the speech. The exchanges suggested it gave them comfort the offers and sales of XRP did not afoul the security laws. And the final point that Ripple state is that the SEC had no valid privilege objection to Hinman's deposition. And this is in relation to a point the SEC made in the original motion, where they speculated that defendants' questions will touch on issues at least partially protected by the deliberative process privilege. And Ripple make clear this is not a valid basis to bar the deposition. Instead, they give the SEC actually a pretty good option. And they do this by telling the SEC that an appropriate mechanism for protecting a governmental privilege is to simply allow a lawyer from the government to attend the deposition. And this way that said lawyer can object to particular questions on privilege grounds. The SEC also state that the 2018 speech Hinman gave were his own personal views, and ones which the SEC never took any action to adopt. And then Ripple snapped back saying that if Hinman's speech did not reflect or result in any governmental decisions or policies, then how can the communications relating to them be privileged? Overall, I believe this was an extremely strong response by Ripple, and in my opinion, I believe they strongly disproved a lot of the SEC's points. Now, no, we cannot class this as a win just yet, as the SEC will be responding to this on the 8th of July. However, in respect to the motion so far, it's 1-0 to Ripple. Follow for more.